Myself Yoginder, and today my topic for visually impaired students is water pollution. Water in abundant amount is required for use in agriculture, industry and household. After use, however, it gets highly polluted. The various water pollutants can be classified into as many as 10 categories. They are discussed below in some details. Various water pollutants, sewage and other oxygen demanding wastes. Sewage from municipalities and other oxygen demanding waste from industries and agriculture comprise of organic matters which undergoes oxidation readily under the action of microorganisms. These wastes are generally disposed of dumping them into nearby rivers. If the amount of sewage or other waste discharge is relatively small, the dissolved oxygen is sufficient to convert carbon into carbon dioxide, sulfur into sulfates and phosphorus into phosphates, nitrogen into ammonia and nitrates, and the river water is not badly polluted. If converted to methane and nitrogen compounds are converted to amines which give offensive odor of rotten fish decaying in casserole. The sulfur compounds change into hydrogen sulfides which give smell like that of rotten eggs, and phosphorus compound produce give a wormy odor. Thus, sewage and other oxygen demanding waste become water pollutant on two accounts. They give rise to compounds which have extremely annoying odor, and they deflate the oxygen from water, which is rendered harmful because water devoid of dissolved oxygens cannot sustain aquatic life. It affects fish and aquatic living beings. Infections agents. Sewage from municipalities is almost invariably associated with disease microorganisms. This is due to fact that fair-sized community, a few inhabitants at any given time must be suffering from disease such as dysentery, typhoid, cholera, etc. The feces and urine of such patients would contain disease microorganisms which are transmitted through water supplies. Thus, wastewater from municipalities would almost invariably carry agents which produce disease in other living beings, man and animal, including livestock, plant nutrients. The presence of plant nutrients in lakes and slow-moving waters through runforms, farmlands, and sewage treatment discharge and support a high population of aquatic plants, which on decay produce not only this, these plants also deplete dissolves oxygen, making the survival of aquatic life. And eutrophication has an adverse effect on fish as well. The aquatic plants which bloom in lakes sink in autumn and winter, decay in the next summer, deflecting oxygen from lower colder part of lake. And humans who prefer cold water fish are thus deprived of getting their choice fish. Exotic organic chemicals. The exotic organic chemicals, including pesticides, surfactants, amongst may industrial product and several decomposition product of other organic compounds. Analyze the polluted water reveal the presence of wide cross section of these compounds as also as many others. These organic chemicals are generally toxic to fish. Some toxic are extremely low concentration. Inorganic minerals and chemical compounds. A large variety of inorganic chemicals find their way into normal water from municipal and industrial waste water. And these pollutants injure, kill fish and aquatic life. Also render the water fish drinking as for industrial use. In petroleum drilling, brine is discharged along with crude oil. When the latter is pumped to the surface, sometimes the volume of barren may be more than 3 times the volume of crude oil discovered. The barren is potentially pollutant for water. Mineral containing sulfurs coming in contact with air and water yield sulfuric acid, which is carried out into lakes and rivers by draining from mines. The presence of acid affects aquatic lives. In cold countries, NaCl, CaCl2 are added in large amount to melt snow from roads in winter. These salt events in cold countries, NaCl, CaCl2 and added in large amount to melt snow for the roads in winter. These salt eventually run off the roads and contain well water and find into lakes and rivers, seriously affect aquatic lives. Some other metals whose compound frequently act as water pollutant: lead, arsenic, and cadmium, etc. And lead is a compound of lead which enter in water are PbCl to PbS, which originate from lead minerals. Arsenic, the main source of arsenic compound in water is pesticides, fungicides and herbicides. And now sediments. Sediments are the particles of soil and minerals which are washed from crop and unprotected forest oils. And sediment fill reservoirs and pumping equipment, and the sediment also cover the fish nest, egg laid by them in water supplies. They reduce the populations of shellfish. Radioactive substances from nuclear power plants, waste of uranium, thorium, mining and refining from industries which utilized radioactive minerals it carried by water become sources of harmful reaction. Large amount of water Heat. Large amount of water are used for cooling purposes in thermal nuclear power plants. Water is also used as coolant in some industries. Cooling water is discharged at raised temperature. The increased temperature has several adverse effects on certain properties of water. The rates at which chemical reaction occur increase considerably, and the rate of evaporation also increases with the temperature. This results in greater sea wastage of water in the form of vapor and so on. Oil pollution result from discharge of oil from oil tankers, offshore drilling rigs, and accidentally initially. An example of accidental oil discharge was the release of about 1 lakh metric tons of aquatic oil on March 18, 1960 when the ship on around England and broke into 3 pieces. And the awfully hazardous pollutions which caused to surrounding atmosphere. Oil is also discharged from oil tankers initially. A tanker carrying a cargo of crude oil about discharge the oil at seaport, fill up into tanks with seawater to act as a ballast on the return trip. And some vessels use a fuel also tend to produce oil slicks when waste oils and seawater blast dumped into ocean from fuel tanks. Now, detergents. Detergents comprise of surfactants, surface active agents which are organic compounds and non-polar groups soluble in water. Some common detergents are linear alkyl sulfonates, alkyl benzene sulfonates, and the surfactants in detergents causes a variety of pollution problems, some of which are below. These surfactants are highly resistant to the action of biological agents that do not undergo biodegradation. Since the surfactants tend to retain their identity, their elimination from municipal waste water by usual treatment become problematic. And surfactants tend to inhibit oxidation of a organic substance present in wastewater by forming a sort of envelope around them, with the result of these substances do not undergo oxidation degradation during the treatment of wastewater. The most undesirable effect of surfactants is tendency to produce stable foam rivers, sometimes several meters high, as perennial blockades. These foam extend over especially 100 meters of river waters. In view of our program, research is now going on to discover surfactants which are biodegradable and builders which are non-phosphatic. Treatment of domestic wastewater. Primary treatment processes. Primary treatment process involve removal of grit, screening, gridding, and fluctuations and sedimentation at skimming. System for grit removal and screening are designed to remove the larger suspended or floating minerals such as rags, paper, twigs, glass, and other matters. And the material removed by screening are integrated and weighed. Fluctuation is carried out by wastewater by mechanical street and injection, thus cause small suspended solids to collide and form bigger aggregates which settle down more rapidly. Sedimentation removal of suspended solid by gravitation solid. Secondary treatment process. Secondary treatment processes include the use of biological methods involving trickling filters and activating sludge plants. The use of both the techniques is described below. Use of trickling filters. Trickle filters comprise a bed of crushed stones emptied into biological waste. Water is allowed to percolate through these beds. When the organic matter present in wastewater gets absorbed on slimes, undergo decomposition by bacteria and fungi present in slimes. When the slimes layers become very thick, they slough and can be easily removed. Activated sludge processes. The process involves the continuous circulation of biological active growth through wastewater in the presence of oxygen supplied in fine fields of compressed airs, and the suspended and dissolved organic waste, well accurate and mixed, undergo adsorption, fluctuation, and oxidations and biodegradation. And a common method consists in a digestion the sludge in circular digesters 6 to 10 meters deep, which are measured into temperature 35 degrees Celsius. Other sludge handling methods. Dewatering on starch beds, vacuum filtration, and dewatering in sand beds carried out by filtering water through the beds and evaporating water from such surfaces. Tertiary treatment processes. These processes aim at improving the wastewater qualified to the point at which we can reuse it. And the increasing cost of water supply in the increasing emphasis on wastewater quality are leading energies to devise method for total recycling of decontaminate water. Some common advanced wastewater treatment processes discussed below. Chemical coagulations and filtrations. In this process, the wastewater is treated with chemicals coagulates such as alum, ferric sulfate, ferric chloride. Results of suspended matter get coagulated to form flux. On such coagulation and the flux are filtered with the help of sand. Microscreen can also be used for this purpose. Industrial wastewaters. Wastewater from food processing industries. Food processing units such as wheat, sugars, refining, canning, dilling, and meat dairy products yield wastewater contain high contact of decomposed organic matter which leads to heavy oxygen depletions. and the processing of food to produce canned or frozen products, and the waste way from meat produce industrial associated bullets, organic waste, and so on. Wastewater from paper and pulp industries, wastewater from textile industries and chemical industries and metal industries. Wastewater from other industries are associated wide variety of contaminants. For instance, intense leather tennessee waste contain high content of solid salt causing hardness of sulfide, chromium, salt and limes. Treatment of industrial waste. It is evident from our discussion that industrial wastewater is discharged into lakes, rivers, and oceans or such as would cause surf pollution. The wastewater thus to be treated properly before it is disposed of. Most of the water treatment method industry are generally the same for treatment municipal wastewater. However, some specific treatments have been used for advantage specific cases. For example, while biological treatments are more suited for waste from dairy and food industry, chemical treatment have worked well for waste from metal plating industry. Since large amount of water required by many large industries, there are great emphasis on subject industrial wastewater to advanced treatment. Tertiary treatment to render the wastewater suitable for use. The treatment are essentially same as carried out in case of municipal wastewater. Thank you.